Now, if we had taken Birthing Pod instead of D, that would have been a much shorter game because he would have just blown up the Monastery, the Chrome Mox, the, let's see if we got any more donations for the charity in the meantime. Nope, but that's okay. One more. We didn't see what we needed. We're gonna do some brewing. We could brew. We could brew. I really wanted to test the new cards though, Return of the Beer, because we got some new toys. If I were to brew anything, it would be I would brew a playset of Goryos in Modern, and I don't know what it would do just yet. I kind of like the Hooglin tech. Where did we leave off with that Goryo's Vengeance? Esper Goryos? No offense to his list, I think that the Jace is really, really, really cool. But I don't like that it doesn't do a good job playing around things such as Lightning Bolt. Or even you have people running in their sideboards. I'm even running one. Twisted Image. Don't get me wrong, new Jace is sweet, and I think in a deck that has a lot of hand hate, you're perfectly fine playing him. But one, I don't own them, and two, I don't like that they die a lot. I've watched him play several games with the list, and I've seen it die too many times to really be interested in buying into the card. What does Goryo's do here? Returns an Obsidat and you blink the Obsidat and you keep it permanently. I think that's the only interaction I think I'd like to interpret from what he's doing. Other than that, I'd rather go more stock control Esper Goryo. I have some ideas. We need to get more Obsidats though. They're not too expensive, last I checked. Although people may be hyping around the card. So we take out some of the more controlling aspects of the deck and go more combo. I think that could improve our matchups. Like cut some of this cute stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love Cryptic, and maybe Cryptic is good enough to play one of. But maybe the Consume the Meek and the Esper Charm and the Teachings is too cute. Something more like this and more Obsidats somehow. Like I don't even know if this is a Rev deck, you know? Should be. Certainly we need more synergy with the Goryos than just Obsidat and Elish, though, and that's kind of where I understand why he was trying Jace. What would I replace Jace with? Just some more controlling aspects. Just some more controlling. I noticed that he doesn't have nearly as much counter magic as I would prefer. That doesn't mean he's wrong. He's seen success with the deck, you know. I would just be interpreting a different style. I think that the Jace Goryo's interaction is very strong if you can end step it. I wish I'd see more of that. I don't see that happen too often. I don't think it's because he doesn't know about it. I'm sure he's very aware, you know, when you build a list to do that. Obviously, the end step Goryos on Obsidat or the end step Goryos on Jace, I'm sure happens. I didn't see it happening, and I think that's a stronger interaction. I think that's the true potential of this deck. Is doing stuff like that. So I want to focus on just end stepping an Obsidat and blinking it and keeping it. Let's see. That's what I would like to focus on. I mean, Obsidat doesn't die to Bolt. He's going to have to get a bigger removal spell. Should play Grizz as a one-off. Grizz it's tough. Grizzlebrand is normally something that's run in Esper Gifts. But you could. You could. I mean, like the Rev, I don't even know if that's what I want, because this isn't really, this is more combo than true control. And that's the same reason why he wasn't running Cryptic. He was trying to be more combo with a little bit of controlling aspects and the ability to gifts into sweepers. I should probably add that to my sideboard. For sure. The ability to gifts into sweepers. Now, being in Esper colors, you get a better sweeper package, you get a faster sweeper package, you get Damnation, plus Wrath of God, plus Verdict, plus There's a sideboard, Jace. I think they already do that, Shepard. But maybe they can't afford it because they need mono islands. Damnation, Wrath of God. Supreme Verdict. Now, when I play gifts in blue, white, red, I do Damnation, Wrath of God, Hollow Burial, which is better against, you know, Kitchen Finks decks. We'll have to cut something. I don't know if I want the Slaughter Pact, actually. So what are we reanimating currently with the Goryos? We're reanimating just Elish as a board sweep and just Obsidat as the permanent. We need to add more Obsidats. Maybe a playset of gifts would be more appropriate for this variant. Maybe the Monastery Siege is too cute. Give me the 4th gifts, just so we're more consistent. And give me, I don't own Lily. What's a good discard besides... I don't know if I want to use Esper Charm. Main board, Engineered Explosives. Our mana base isn't that greedy. I actually don't really like the Dark Slick Shores. I've seen him running them. I feel like this deck wants to go big, mana-wise. So I'm not a huge fan that he's doing that. Hollowed Fountain. Academy Ruins, you're saying? Engineered Explosives? I mean, for sure, we need more targets. I mean, do I grab a second Obsidat and that's where we start? Library makes it even slower. More Obsidats and maybe Spellskite. We have a sideboarded Spellskite, Matthews, but you're on the right track. You think main deck that stuff? That's a lot of hand hate. Especially since we also have Snapcaster. I mean, we could do something spicy, which would be Jin Gitaxis. Is that cheaper? He said 1 printing. Doesn't die to bolt. 2 tickets. So right, you end step the Jin-Gitaxias, therefore their hand size is reduced by 7, therefore they have to discard down to nothing. I think that's saucy, because not every match is Obsidat good enough. That's something we've seen from, no offense, from his deck time and time again, is sometimes the Goryo's Obsidat isn't enough. You guys are totally on a different conversation. That's okay. It's okay. I don't need you to pay attention to me. I'm just kidding. I think that the Jin-Gitaxias is really saucy. Would you guys love to see me make my opponent discard their whole hand? Oh, that's why I was running so much Thoughtseize, because you can Thoughtseize yourself to set it up. That seems really bad, though. I'd rather have a different way to discard them. Something that I've used to great success. A lot of times Obsidat is just too slow. I think the Jin-Gitaxias has a lot of potential with this interaction. I have an idea. Jin salad. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I have an idea. You guys know me. Ideas. If only we could play Cephalid Coliseum. I need to look at the ones in Modern. See, I don't want to Esper Charm myself because that's horrible. But maybe a looting effect would be good enough, like this. Or even Thirst for Knowledge. I think the Monastery Siege was cool, but it's not fast enough. I literally want to do a turn 3 Goryos. Some games. I want to do it that soon. Yeah, this could enable it. Everything make blue. We got a basic mountain, or excuse me, basic swamp and a basic plains. That'll really hurt the Ideas Unbound. I might be able to avoid the basic swamp, which will worsen our Blood Moon matchup, and we should probably maybe run more than one Celestial Purge if we do that. Could cut the cute card, which is the Twisted Image, and run one more Celestial Purge. Just so we don't. But Grizzledad. Grizzledads? And then Plan B is just get there off of Manlands. That seems fine. I think Remand, Dispel, and Spell Snare are fine counterspells right now. Like, remanding Tazagurs and Gurbag Anglers feels great. Did you just do it again, or you Thoughtseize it away? I have Purges I was going to give you. They're shiny. Ooh. Well, Shep, we were doing stuff, though. You know, you're always welcome to trade me, like, during downtime when we're not actually live.